If you want, you could put a little snippet. I could put one in the beginning of the podcast, something like that, if you want it.
Honestly, I'll send you a couple of the unreleased. You can put it at the front. Yeah, for sure. Always on my mind, and when it's late at night, I think of what you're doing. Do you think of me sometimes? And when you lay down, I lose all control. Emotions keep coming out, I'm trying to let you know. Some people wanna take me again. Don't try to hurt me. Yeah, like what the fuck? Is she telling me she running out of love? Retro rolling with a 40-letter bus. Used to say that I'm a dub, but there's way too many bottles in this club. Remember jugging off in insufficient funds, and now it's $100 bills. Rolling sour diesel, give me chills. Reminiscing about the way she made me feel, and I know you know the deal. Just little shorty, tell me how you feel. When I roll with pops, give me his
Welcome everybody to episode 2 of S'mores Entrepreneurs. We got a special guest with me, Frankie Giobanz. How you doing, man?
Good, thank you for having me. What about you?
Yeah, bro, I'm pretty good. Thanks for coming on. You were the first guy that came into my mind. You and Marcelo.
Yeah, Marcelo's another great creator in the city. Honestly, he's doing a lot. So
Yeah. So do you want to tell everyone a little bit about yourself? What you do?
So my name is Frankie. I go by Giobanz. Honestly, I'm just having a lot of fun making music, man.
Yeah, bro. I love your songs, bro. Oh, that's what also another thing I wanted to ask you about is your beats. Do you produce it yourself?
Nah, so I don't produce the beats, but recently I started trying to engineer myself. So like I set up like a home studio, cause just like over COVID, like I couldn't find anywhere to record. Like all the guys I was going to record at, they're like, nah, you can't come. No one's allowed in my house because COVID, whatever. So I was kind of forced to like learn to engineer myself. So over like the quarantine, I've been trying to like understand how to mix my vocals and everything, but not beats yet. Like hopefully one day I can reach that level where I can produce myself. But
Yeah, that's sick. So you said you made your own studio in your house?
yeah, so like it's not like like a full blown studio yet, but like I ordered like this like starter pack. It came with like the audio interface, a mic, and just like headphones. And I just bought myself a mic stand, and since then I've just been trying to learn.
Yeah, that's dope. I think that'd be cool if you could, start producing all your stuff.
Honestly, if I could learn how to make beats, that would completely change the game because I wouldn't have to buy anything when I drop it. Like now, before I drop a song, I have to like lease the beat.
Oh yeah. So do
And
you have the same do you go like back to the same guy when you get your beats done?
no, honestly, bro, like I just be finding like real good ones on YouTube. Like I'll just
Oh
look up like a
really?
tight beat. Yeah, man. Like there's some crazy producers on YouTube. Like I'll look up like a tight beat and then I'll record the song and then I won't buy the beat until I drop it because like I don't want to buy it and like I like record it and it doesn't turn out the way I want it. I just lost the money I bought in the beat. So like I'll record and then I'll cop the beat right when I'm about to drop the song.
Yeah, that's actually really cool. I didn't know that you did it like that. So, do you buy it straight from the creator? Like you message the creator of the beat and you buy it straight from them?
So how it usually is like like I don't know if you've ever seen beats on YouTube. They say
Yeah.
like free beat, but they're
Hmm.
not really free. Like they're only free for free for no profit. So you can post it on SoundCloud, whatever. But like if you make money on it, you have to buy the beat.
Oh, okay.
So it's not like I necessarily made money, but it's also for Apple Music and Spotify. Like you have to lease the beat. So like they'll usually have like a link in their description and it'll take you to like their beat stars or like wherever they're hosting their beats. And then you just pick it out and you have to buy a lease. You can buy like a track. Like I'm not sure fully how it works, but it's like the more you pay, the more rights you get to the beat. Right? Like you can either buy it so no one else can use it, or like you just lease it, but other people can still use that beat.
Hmm. Okay, I understand that. So you were saying you like record your beats and then if you like it, you buy it, right?
Yeah.
So how many unreleased songs do you have? You must have a few then, right? You
Oh my god, you have no clue. I have
really?
like honestly like I have to have up to like 30 unreleased songs. And a lot of them are like bro, like a lot of them I think are better than songs I have released. Yeah.
Bro, well,
You know,
you
like
have how many? I think you have 4 songs, right?
I have 3 out. And then just they're all on SoundCloud and I have the one on Spotify War Baby and Apple Music.
But like my unreleased, like my vault is it's crazy. Like there's so many things I could release, but I just haven't yet. Like I always like run into a thing where like I'm like it's not good enough yet, you know? Like I can make it better when I can make it better, you know?
Damn, bro, I'd love to hear some of those beat or some of those unreleased songs.
Dude, hopefully I can just like
Release them.
set my mind on one that I like and just like fine tune it and drop that shit because
Yeah, bro.
I know I have a lot that like I really want to drop. So
So those
hopefully we can.
songs that you haven't released yet, have you bought the beat yet? The rights to that beat yet or no?
Nah, so I haven't bought them yet because that's the thing I was saying before, right? Like if I were to buy all those 30 beats, it would be like $50 per beat, you know? So then like all those things like they'd be piling up in my
Yeah, okay. So
in my
you wanna wait till you like release it and get it out there.
yes, like right before I drop it, I'll try to find the beat again and just cop it.
Yeah. All right. So I wanted to ask you about your support. What kind of support did you get when you first started doing this?
So honestly, with this like whole music thing, like I never wanted to take it seriously. Like I was never gonna drop any music. I was just having fun. Like me and my friends would freestyle all the time. Like it was just something we did for fun. And one of my really good friends, Zan,
Hmm.
you know Zan obviously.
Yeah, Zan's my boy.
He he pulled me aside one time and he's like, honestly, man, a lot of people try to make you music and shit, but if you try, like I honestly think you could, you know, like go somewhere with it. So that
You liked your freestyling, eh?
yeah, for sure. Like even like we would like record on like I don't know if you've heard of an app called Voloco.
Vo Loco? No, I haven't.
It's an app that you can like get on your phone and you plug in like Apple headphones and it'll give you like auto tune. Like it's not good auto tune. It sounds like muddy and shit. But we used to just like you know like mess around, make stuff on there. And Zan told me he's like, man, honestly, like I know some guy. I used to live with him in my old neighborhood. We're really close, and he just graduated from Metalworks, which is like a really big like producing school.
Mhm.
And he told me he's like, I should introduce you because honestly, like I think you should make a real song. So he brings me to this guy Kevin, and that's how I made VVS. And then we were talking about support. I just dropped it. All my friends posted it on their stories and stuff, and it honestly got a lot more support than I thought. Like a lot of people are posting it on their stories, and that's where I got like most of my, I guess you could say, what do you call it? Like attention from like everyone, like all my friends posting it on their social medias.
Yeah, that's dope. So was this Kevin guy, was he also looking for someone to record with?
So Zan told me what he was doing was he was like he would charge me like a certain amount per session, but he had like a bunch of other artists he was recording. You know, like he would like if I went, there would be people like coming in after me. Like he was like really like maximizing. He's really good. Like honestly, Kevin was he was a huge part of like getting me the attention as well because like a lot of people like drop music and stuff, but the quality's not there. You know, like it's not mixed right. But like personally, I think like the music I've dropped is like mixed well. Like it sounds studio quality, and that's all because Kevin. Like
Yeah, it does, man.
yeah, he's honestly like a wizard. He's crazy with what he does. So
That's great. So Zan really helped you out with the startup, eh?
yeah, honestly, Zan and even like all my friends, like all of them are just like, man, make a song, like drop something, or else it's like wasted talent. You know, like
That's awesome.
yeah. So the first one we made was VVS, and I even after I made that song, like I wasn't ready to drop it. Like I didn't want to drop a song. You know, like I never had the intention of like I guess you could say being like a rapper,
Mhm.
but
It was all just for fun, right?
yeah, it was all for fun. Like I was just having a lot of fun with it.
Mhm.
And then, you know, I guess over time my friends convinced me and one day I just spring of the moment I was like, fuck it, I'll drop it tonight, you know? So I found like a stupid picture of like a iced out watch on like Google Chrome and I added like some I literally put it in like some phone Photoshop thing and I put like the title VVS and we just dropped it on spot.
That's awesome. So you dropped it on SoundCloud. When did you drop that?
Well, I don't know. It was sometime last year, like I'm honestly not sure. I know that's bad. Like I don't know my first song drop, but sometime last year.
But before you dropped it, you worked with like music, or not worked with it, but you just did it for fun, right? With your friends, freestyle with your friends.
Even like growing up, like my sister's like a music major, you know, so I was always like surrounded and like I was surrounded with it. Like I tried playing piano when I was young, just horrific at it. I tried playing guitar for a bit, terrible. Even like my brother played guitar for a bit, so I was like always like surrounded with it, but I was never good at the instrument aspect of it, you know. So I figured like give a go like freestyle, and I guess now we're here, right?
Like you were freestyling with your friends and you just did that exact same thing when you recorded the song. Same exact way you'd freestyle with your friends. You would freestyle in the studio.
Yeah. So usually how I like record is I used to tell him like load the beat up, and I would just keep freestyling until I got a good take, and I'm like, all right, keep that take. Let's go to the next part, and the next verse I would just keep freestyling verses till I got a take. Be like, all right, or that like we would like listen to the two freestyles, combine the bars together, and then just re-record it as like a good take, you know?
Yeah, and get the best out of it.
Yeah, for sure. So I was just looking. I dropped it in June of grade 9,
June of grade 9.
or
Oh,
was it grade 9 or grade 10? I dropped BBS. Yeah, June of grade 10. So last year in June, yeah.
when did you record it? Did you record it like a long time before that, or was it like close?
Like probably like 2.5, 3 months before I dropped it.
But you did
But
wait like a good chunk of time before you wanted to release it.
yeah, like I honestly sat on it for a long time because I was contemplating it. I'm like, do I really want to like see where this goes and drop music? And ultimately, as we know, I decided to drop it, and it got like really good feedback. Like the numbers were doing a lot better than I thought in the first week, and that just motivated me. I'm like, you know what? See where it goes. Keep trying, right?
Yeah, man. Supporters. So how often do you usually record though? Like not exactly songs every time, but just especially now during quarantine when we're home a lot, do you literally just not record at all, or do you spend a lot of time, just listening to yourself or
So now that I have like the whole setup and it's like I have access to it every day, like I have that like I guess you could say home studio.
Mhm.
Like whenever I'm bored, I'm just loading up beats, trying something, trying new flows. Like it's honestly like it's not even like it's because I have so much fun with it. Like I genuinely enjoy like making the music. Like it's something I'll do as like a pastime, you
Yeah,
know?
I think that's what it's about, right?
Honestly, like now that I have that like access to it, it's something I just do for fun now. And now it's like if when I'm having fun, like fucking around, something good comes out of it, I'm like, all right, let's put this one in the vault and maybe finish it one day, right?
That's great. That is such a good way to do it, I think, because you're literally just if you're doing it as if like you're doing anything else except, it's something that you could put out there and show to people. I think
Yeah,
that's an awesome way to have fun with it and still gain stuff from it. That's awesome, man.
absolutely.
Do you have any features, unknown features that nobody knows about yet?
So I have the one feature with Reams. That one's already dropped on SoundCloud. Um, besides that, like I have a couple songs with Reams. Like
Is there anyone you're like looking to collaborate with?
honestly, at the moment, not right now, but if anyone hits me up and like I genuinely like their like the way they sound and I like rock with the music because like another thing is like I've had people like ask me to collab and stuff and like I genuinely like just don't feel like I you know what I mean like I don't rock with like their stuff like I have to like really like someone's music to collab with them I think.
Yeah, I think that's a good way to look at it. You should definitely stay away from the people you don't like, right? You don't want them ruining your flow.
Absolutely.
So you rock with Reams, eh? You got that? Yeah, you got a few songs you said with them. So do you guys work well together?
You know what like he was another one who was like he also kind of like pushed me to like go to a stew, like a actual studio. Cause when I was showing him, like I used to show him like Volocos, I'm like, yo, pre this and shit. He was like, man, like it sounds good, but you just need better quality. Like you have to actually go to a studio.
Yeah.
So he was another one who like helped me like I guess get the motivation, you know?
Hmm. So you said Reams said he didn't like the quality. Are those the ones where you did over the YouTube beats and you would just like rap over them, freestyle over
Yeah,
them?
man. I was like, no, that was like even before we knew about the Voloco sometimes. I was like just recording with no auto tune Apple headphones, you know. I used to like put my phone in front of a speaker and like rap into my phone and like it would be like so bad because it was like picking up the beat from the speaker and it was all raspy and stuff, you know?
How about your family support? Were they supportive when you were did you tell them about it when you were gonna first come out with it? Or did you come out with it first and then tell them, or what were their point of view on this?
My mom had always like she always tried to like push me to like do something with music. She's like, "Your sister's so good at it. Like, I have a feeling like, you should like try to play an instrument or something." But like as I said earlier, I was never good at the instruments, right? So
Mhm.
I had recorded that song, VVS, and one day I was driving in the car with my dad and I was like just playing him songs. I'm like, you know what, let me just throw it into like let me just put it on aux, see if he realizes. So I started playing the song. He didn't say nothing, which I'm like, this is a good sign. Like he doesn't know it's me. And after the song, I was like, Dad, like that song was me, you know? And he was like surprised. He was like, really? So he told me, he's like, why haven't you dropped any of these yet? Right. And I'm like, he's right. So I ended up telling my mom about it. I showed her, my sister, like my brother. Honestly, my whole family was really supportive about it. Dude, if you want to do it, put your mind to it and do it, right?
Yeah, I feel the exact same way. If there's something you know you wanna do and you like doing it, honestly, the most you can do is put your work and effort into it and your time into it, right?
Yeah, but like honestly, like my family's been so supportive about it. Like my mom will like even like yesterday, my mom calls me. She's like, I haven't heard any new songs from you in a minute. Like send me something, you know?
Yeah,
So
she gets the unreleased songs, eh?
my she gets all the unreleased songs. My mom, she's first on the list.
Oh, yeah, I bet she is. Is your family what changed your mind then? Before
I
you were
think
gonna put
just
it or, like, all of them t I guess if everyone was egging you to.
yeah, honestly, it was like just all my family and friends. Like it was a lot of support. Like if I didn't have like the motivation from them, I honestly don't think I would have dropped that first song, and we wouldn't have been where I am today, which is, I guess 3 songs out now.
3 songs, like, bro, you gotta drop some more, honestly, I wanna hear some more of that. If you want, you could put a little clip it in the a little snippet. I could put one in the beginning of the podcast, something like that if you wanna.
Honestly, I'll send you a couple of the unreleased.
Yeah?
You can put it at the front. Yeah, for
Right,
sure.
yeah, bro, I'll put that at the front of the podcast.
Man, honestly, we should use one of the leaks as an opening song.
Yeah, bro, send me some after. I actually rock with your music. I was talking about that with Marcelo. Like, your flow, man, like, it just has a nice, like, bump to it. I don't know how else to put it, like, it makes you kinda wanna bop, you know what I mean?
I appreciate it, bro. That actually means a lot. It does. I think this year, like, I'm starting to realize, like, and honestly, I haven't. Everyone's asking me, like, why haven't you dropped anything in so long? Like, I feel like it's just because every day, like, I feel like I get like a little bit better, you know?
Mm.
Like every day, like,
You only wanna put out the best, right?
yeah, like every time I'm like, I can make a better one. I can make a better one. But like the ones that I'm throwing away are like good, you know? Like
Bro, drop them. I mean,
I
why
know,
not,
like
right?
even like some of my friends have told me like I should go like drop an EP, like just like a 3 or 4 song EP of like all the unreleased.
Bro, yes.
That might be an idea for the future, but we'll see where time takes us.
Mhm. So, are you planning to, sorry, just going back to Reams, are you planning to record more with him? Because you said you guys did like, he likes the way he likes your music, you said you like his. Is that you think like, are you
If I haven't had the opportunity to hang out with Kareem in a while because COVID. Both of us were moving. Like I just moved recently. Kareem moved recently, but I know he has a crazy mixtape dropping soon. So that's gonna be. You guys should be on the lookout for that. I know that's just gonna be crazy. But honestly, like next time we link up and we have the opportunity, like for sure, hopefully we can pop up some
what do
tracks
you
or
think
something.
you're gonna do in the next, like, 5, 10 years?
And that's like the other thing. Like a lot of people have asked me, like, is this what you want to do with your life? Like, do you want to do music? And it's like, honestly, I'm just having fun with it. And wherever it takes me, it takes me. Like I feel like if I'm like if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen naturally, Like I'm not like it's not like my mind is set like this is what I'm doing with my life. Like I wanna make music, Like right now I'm just having fun with it. And I feel like, I guess you could say it's in God's hands, like wherever it takes me, it takes me. But it's not like my main priority, like I want to blow up,
Mhm.
Because I feel like I said earlier, if it's gonna happen naturally. So
That's great, that's such a good way to think about it. Because if you're having
yeah.
fun with it, you don't wanna ruin it with worrying about what's gonna happen, you know? I mean, I think it's good what
Yeah.
you're doing right now. You're literally just, you're sitting on some unreleased songs. You like what you're doing. You're having fun with it. Got your own studio at home, bro. That's great.
Yeah. It's honestly like it's a great time.
Yeah, that
So
sounds awesome. And you still get to just freestyle with the boys, right?
all the time. Like literally any now it's even better because before I used to like go into sessions and it was like I'm on the clock. Like I paid for this
Mm.
time that I'm recording with, so it was like I gotta make a track quickly. But now I have the opportunity where like if my friends come over, I can like put them on the mic and they can, fuck around, have some fun. Yeah, it's honestly fun hearing my friends with autotune and stuff. So
Get Dylan on a feature.
Dylan's got a couple tracks on my computer in the vault. I think we could say Dylan has his own vault at this point.
How is he?
So maybe you guys should look out for D-Lam coming up 2021. Never mind Giobanz.
Yeah, I also wanted to ask you. I think it would be a cool idea if we got you and Kareem in one of these together, eh?
Man, that'd be crazy. That would actually be good.
I was thinking before. I was just thinking like two people podcast, but I was like, why not with this recording site we're using right now? You could do three people.
Even like when all this, I mean, who knows how long it's gonna last, but when all this quarantine's over, we can set up a little table, bring some three mics, and just sit down, have like a little video podcast. I think that'd be interesting.
That would be a time. I would much rather that than doing this online stuff.
Yeah, but even like right now, like with Spotify, you can't post like a video, like it's just audio, right?
Yeah, I was watching a podcast the other day on Spotify with the video, but I don't know how to do it. I was looking it up and I couldn't find it.
Even like if you like started like a channel on YouTube, like that that could be a whole new thing.
Yeah, see, if I could get the problem is too, we were doing Zoom before and it wouldn't even work. Like the quality of the video isn't even, I feel like it's not good enough to really put out. But if we did it, in person, an iPhone camera does have really good quality actually.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
literally just the phone camera and then one mic, like I could just bring like this mic I have here.
Man, even like I was listening to your podcast last night. Now that Marcelo's got that home studio for himself, we could set up a little booth, I guess you could say.
Yeah, he's got a studio too, yeah. Everyone's calling those stoops. I gotta get a better spot to record. Sometimes my dog will be barking.
Man, same thing with me. I had to put my dog in my dad's room upstairs. He was going crazy, man.
You ever recording a song and then you're doing good and your dog just ruins it? It's a few
So
barks.
many times. You have no clue. It's like a common occurrence. Like I have the perfect take and he'll just like knock something over. Come on.
Oh, those jerks, man.
Yeah, man. I've been doing online school at work.
Oh, really? Bro, killing
Yeah.
two birds with one
Like
stone.
I just go in the lunchroom, do my school for a minute, and then once teacher says you're off, I'm right back on the machine working. So
Damn.
yeah, I want to get a new mic soon, honestly, because
Like your mic from right here, it sounds really good through here. And honestly, you got a good mic. You don't need much more, right? Like I guess you could there's like some soundproofing stuff. I guess you know more than me. Like what do you need? If someone were to start up and start recording music, what would they need? Like what would the basic things they need?
so you got to get an audio interface because that's what you plug your mic into, right? Like that's what communicates the computer, like from the mic, guess you could say. So you got to get the audio interface, a mic, the mic cable, and then I mean, I guess you could hold the mic, but like a stand too. But something like I want to get is like, have you seen those things, like those like umbrella looking things that go around the mic?
Oh, is it like the soundproofing, but it's right around the mic?
Yeah, it's like only around the mic. It's like part of the mic stand.
Yeah, I actually do. I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm trying to get one of those soon.
Mhm.
Make the audio quality a bit better.
I mean, how pricey could they be? I feel like they wouldn't be too much.
Man, I was looking like some of the good ones are like over $100, which is like I guess not bad because it's like a good investment. Like it's something like I would need. So
Yeah, like if it's something that'll block off your dog's bark and knocking
yeah,
stuff over, then maybe it's worth it, right?
yeah, I might have to get one of those soon. Honestly.
When you recorded with Reams, did you guys do it like together or was it separate?
So for that song Givenchy, it was like that beat actually for Givenchy. Kevin made that beat. like I never had to buy that beat. So Kevin told me, he's like, "Yo, I have this beat. I think you'll rock with it." So I recorded it, but this like my studio time ended, so I didn't have enough time to finish the last verse. So I sent the song to Reams, and like the next day at school we were talking about it, and then eventually I was just like, fill the open verse, like just fill the empty space in the song, and we'll
Mhm.
just make it a feature. So he took that to his producer, and they just recorded that like on their own time, and then they just sent me back the file.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I know you said you freestyle all your songs, but do any of your songs have any sort of meaning behind them? Like is it all just complete, like, straight off the top of the head?
Most of it was off the top, but there's only like honestly most of my lyrics, like people ask me like, what's the meaning to your lyrics? And I have like honestly no clue, because there's like the only thing that like really has meaning to me in that song is like I was really close to my uncle, like he was living with us for a long time, and like in that song it's like, I say rest in peace to Pablo. No, he died, but I still hear him. Right? Like my uncle passed away a couple years ago, and that was like honestly like it's not even like we are like family. He was like a really good friend of mine. I guess you could say like we are like friends, like not even like
Mhm.
family. So that's like the only bar I guess you could say that had like
Yeah.
meaning to me, because just talking about my uncle.
I think it's unless you're getting deep into lyrics, I think it's probably more fun freestyling too, because then it's like when you got a good flow going or something like that, it gets kinda hype.
Yeah, you get yourself hyped up, and then you just keep going.
Well, I wanna thank you for doing this. I know it's not the best time because summatives right now,
Oh yeah.
but, thanks for coming on here.
Honestly, bro, thank you for having me. Like, it means a lot. You're doing a. I think starting a podcast is like a really good idea. Like, not a lot of people are like making podcasts yet. At least in our city. But I think you have a good idea. Like your idea is different. Like it's just something I've never seen a lot of people do. So
Yeah, thanks, man. I just wanted to give a chance, to people like you and my solo artists around us, give a chance to them to speak their mind, talk about themselves, their business, themselves as an artist. So, yeah, bro, you want to plug any of your stuff where they can check you out if they want to find any of your music or your Instagram or anything like that?
um Giobanz on all music platforms, and on Instagram it's just underscore Giobanz, Banz, no D. You can find me everywhere with that. Like my TikTok name is. I post a couple like snippets on TikTok actually.
Yeah, I was actually thinking about doing that with the podcast too, but without the video, it's kind of hard, right?
Yeah, like honestly, I think it's a new way of like marketing everything. Like TikTok's a huge way to like
Yeah,
blow up
man.
a creative.
100%. That's why I wanted to get the videos because, if we have video and audio, good quality audio, I could put some snippets out on TikTok. Yeah. All right. Anyways, thank you, man.
Thank you so much for having me. Yeah, hopefully we can get that podcast of me, you, and Reams. That'd be a good idea.
That'd be great.
All right, bro. Thank you for having me.
Yeah. Thanks for coming. Have a good one, bro.
Like what the fuck? She telling me she running out of love. Retro rolling with a 40, let it bust. Used to say I was a dub. Been way too many bottles in this club. Remember drinking off it, insufficient fuzz, and now it's $100 bills. Rolling sour diesel, give me chills. Reminiscing about the way she made me feel. And I know she know the deal. Just little shorty, tell me how you feel. When I roll with pops, give me his mail,